Hey everybody, this is Kevin Potter. I'm going to show you how to make a concho. So what we're going to do, we're going to use a die, an impression die. We're going to use urethane, and we're going to use silver. So what I'm going to do first, this is just one way of doing it. There's a lot of ways of doing it, but I'll eventually show you all the ways. But today we're doing it this way. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to anneal my silver. It's important that your silver is dead soft because it's got a lot to go through with the die, okay? So you'll turn on your torch. You won't light yourself on fire. You don't want a super ripping thermonuclear flame like that. So what you're gonna do, I turn my light off so that I get a dull red. Do not get it super red. If you get it super red, you can crystallize your metal and it'll crack. We're done. All right, just be sure and rinse off your silver because you don't want to get the acid in your die. So, we're going to head over here to the press. Now that our silver is dead soft, don't call me and tell me that you tried to press this without annealing it. It won't work. It needs to be soft. It'll tear around here and you won't get any of the detail. So I'm going to show you how to get all the detail. So what we start with, dead soft silver. Here's our die. Yours will probably be a little shorter. So you're going to put it in your press. You're going to center it. You're going to use this bolt to center it. You're going to look down the sides, make sure it's pretty centered. Then you're going to take your piece of metal, your silver, set it in. I'm going to start with little pieces of urethane. Here we go. So you can see it started down and the metal's pulling from the sides to allow it to flow into the center. If you were to put a large piece of urethane on top of this, you will trap the silver and it will stretch it. So that's why I use small pieces of urethane to get it started. So we're going to continue with that. I'm going to put 3. There's no right or wrong number, okay? So you can see we don't have all the detail, but we've got some of the border and a little bit of the flower. So the way we're going to go next, normally you wouldn't take it out because it's difficult to realign it. We'll see if I'm successful. The way you could do that, if you wanted to take it in and out of here, you could, with a marker, a Sharpie, mark it. That way you get it realigned. My moment of genius for the day. Okay, so as you can see, this is a big die for a 20-ton press, but it is possible to get all of it. So watch what we're going to do. We are going to put some urethane. Let me take it out. I'm going to put some just around this top edge so that I can get all the definition in that top edge. So I'm going to use 2 pieces that are pretty much the same size. I'm going to rotate it again. I'm going to press. Now, at this point, it wouldn't hurt to re-anneal. So I've re-annealed it, and I'm going to proceed with some more pressing. It's looking pretty good. You're going to hit the center again, and then we're going to saw it out. When you get to these corners, a lot of people think they can just turn the saw blade, but then they break it. So what you're going to do, watch how I get in there. I'm going to start sawing quicker in that corner and make my turn. And when you're sawing, a lot of times people will do this, little tiny, use the whole blade. We have our concho, but it looks a little naked. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to decorate the outer edge of this. Now, I'm no stamp expert, but that's not going to stop me. So what you can do after this is you can hit it with a little silver black and some polish, and then you can put it on your saddle. if you have a horse. If you don't have a horse, you can put it on a belt, or you can put it on your wallet or your purse. You could even make earrings or pendants with this thing. Thanks for watching.